Okay, who do we have on here? Jail, do you know? Who's in the jail?
Sorry,
What's your name, sir?
David Cheney.
Okay, Mr. King. Let's see if we show cars. Mr. Wallace is here. Okay. These are all final pre-trials, is that what-
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kelsey Alvarado, file number 19-04939 FY, I'm sorry, SM, council advance.
Brian Ringo on behalf of the people, practicing under Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
Are you Ms. Alvarado?
An assistant public defender, Sarah Donnelly, on behalf of the defendant, Kelsey Alvarado, who is present and standing to my left.
Okay, you are Kelsey Alvarado.
Hello.
Hi. My question was, are you Kelsey Alvarado?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Thank you, no problem. Ms. Alvarado, today's the date and time set for a pre-trial. I have here a plea sheet and it states that the people are offering for you to plead guilty to an added count 2 of operating while intoxicated first offense under MCL 257.6251A. That's a misdemeanor and the maximum penalty is 93 days in jail and or $100 to $500 in fines and or 360 hours of community service. In exchange for your guilty plea, they will dismiss count 1 of operating while intoxicated second offense. Is that what you understand your offer to be, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you wish to accept that offer today? You want to plead guilty to the,
I wanted to plead not guilty.
okay, you can plead not guilty. We can set it for trial. It should already be set for trial. It's the same as the final trial, correct? When was this offer made to her?
This is an older case, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I just recently got appointed, so I don't know how long ago she knew about the offer.
This offer was made a while.
Yes, it
ago.
was made a while, 2000. Did you know about the offer back then? Did he go over it with you?
I can give you more time, or I can just set it for a jury trial. I don't, it's up to you, ma'am.
Yeah, I wanted to plead not guilty.
I'm not gonna accept a plea unless you believe you're guilty anyways.
Yeah,
So if you want to
so-
plead not guilty, then it's your right to have a jury trial. And you shouldn't waive that right unless you're comfortable with that. You understand that?
Yes.
We can set it for a jury trial. I will note here that I will allow, I typically don't allow people to plea on the date of trial, but if you notify your attorney prior to that, I'll accept the plea on that date, okay?
I appreciate that.
No problem. Can I have a jury trial date, please? December 20th. Let's go into January. Okay, we'll set the trial for January 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person here at the court, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
These documents here in the files and indicate what your offer was. I'll get you a copy of your notice to appear for your jury trial date. Do you have any questions today, ma'am?
I did not have that.
Okay, any additional matters for the rest of the council?
Nothing for the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
No for defense, thank you.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you, ma'am. Is Jacob Barba here?
Your Honor, I think I saw Mr. Barber on Zoom. I don't know if he's still there.
I'm here.
Otherwise,
He is, very good. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jacob Alicio Barba, file number 22-00613 SM, council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Jacob Barba, who is appearing separately by video.
Okay, Mr. Barber, today was the date and time set for final pretrial. However, why is he appearing via Zoom?
I don't know, Your Honor.
Why are you not in person today?
Because I was actually diagnosed with COVID-19 2 nights ago. I've been really sick.
Okay, sounds.
I
good.
have paperwork.
That's an acceptable reason not to come in public. Okay, nonetheless, I have here a motion in order to nolly cross that people are unable to proceed at this time, so they're moving to dismiss this matter without prejudice. The without prejudice portion simply indicates to you that the case can be dismissed today, but they have the right to reissue the charge against you as long as they do so within the statutory time period, okay?
Okay.
So I will grant the dismissal today. We'll get you a copy in the mail. Do you have any questions today?
Nope.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
No, not from the defense, thanks.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Feel better. Okay. Matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Quan Del McCullum, file number 22-02409. SM, can I have appearances, please?
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Quandale McCollum, who is present standing to my left.
Quan Del, how are you?
Oh, good. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there. I'm happy to see that we're not here for any violations of your bond conditions. I'll tell you that. Nonetheless, today was the date and time set for your final pretrial. And let's see. Looks like the people are unable to proceed, and so they're moving to dismiss this matter without prejudice today. So similar to what I told the last gentleman, the case will be dismissed today. The people do have the right to reissue the charge against you if they later make contact with the complaining victim and they're ready to proceed. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for us today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to grant this dismissal. I want you to give me 72 hours though to remove any no contact orders from Lee before you start going within those exclusion zones, okay?
We can use the knowledge to go get the tether off today, right? Or do you
Well,
want?
yeah, you can get the tether removed, but you
But
still
no
got a no
contact
contact order, you understand?
So if,
Okay.
like an officer can see it, so you get arrested because he sees it.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that?
Any other questions?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
None for defense, thank you. Your Honor.
Okay, good luck, sir. Thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Marcus William Johnson, file number 22-02802 SM, council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Marcus Johnson, who is present and standing to my left.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, how are you? You're doing okay, thank you. Today was the date and time set for final pretrial in your matter. The complaining victim failed to appear and the people are moving to dismiss without prejudice today. Do you have any questions about what without prejudice means at this time? Okay, so I'm gonna sign that order, give 72 hours for us to remove any no contact orders from me. And we'll get you a copy of the nolly today, okay? Do you have any questions at this time?
No.
Any additional matters for the people?
Nothing from the people. Thank you, Your
Any
Honor.
additional matters for the defense?
No, Your Honor.
You're all set.
Your Honor, if I may, can I remain seated for the next couple?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Are you not feeling well?
I had back surgery last week, like
Oh.
7 days ago.
Oh, well, yeah, probably wanna be seated.
Thank you.
Let's see. Did we see Eduardo Alejo at all today?
No, Your Honor, I'm not seeing Eduardo Alejo.
That was Mr.
I haven't
Palmer's
seen Mr.
matter.
Palmer either. He was supposed to handle it, but he might have.
Ray. Have we seen Kiana Ray?
Yep, Miss Ray's right here.
Okay, very good. And so what's going on with that matter?
It'll be a plea to the at-large.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kiana Joy Ray, file numbers 22-01916 and 917.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Keanu Ray, who is present and standing to my left.
Okay, how are you today, Ms. Ray? Very good. Today is the date and time set for a jury trial. I do have a plea sheet here. It says the people are offering for you to plead guilty to file number 22-01917, which is dog at large, and they're going to dismiss the file 22-01916, which is a dog bite. There is a Killebrew agreement of no upfront jail. Is that what you would call your offer to be, ma'am? You wish to accept it today? Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury? Okay, you can put your hand down. Have an advice of rights and plea information sheet that's dated for today. Is that your signature, Ms. Ray?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read this document?
Yes, we will work together.
Very good. And do you have any questions about the rights listed here? You understand that you have the right to proceed to a trial in this matter? And you have the right to have a jury trial? You understand at the time of jury trial, you have the right to have the prosecution bring sufficient evidence to prove each element of the charge being brought against you. They have to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. Understand that, right? And you're willing to give that right up today to plead guilty?
Yes.
You understand that you're also giving up the right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses the prosecution intends to call. You're giving up the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. And you're giving up the right to call your own witnesses at trial or present evidence that you believe would further a defense to these charges. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty today? Any promise has been made to you if you waive your rights and plead guilty? And are you pleading guilty to dog at large because you believe you're guilty? That's the part that always gets them.
Yeah.
You have to believe you're guilty. She can't believe you're guilty.
It's just the
All these rights.
Situation, but yeah, because the dog technically was in my care, so.
Okay, so you believe you're guilty of dog at large, correct?
Yes.
There's a Killebrew agreement, which I could be quite frank, I would never put anybody in jail for dog at large. So it's semantics, but I am going to advise you that if I did for some reason feel like this was egregious enough that you should serve jail time, I would give you the opportunity to withdraw your plea at the time of sentencing, okay? Okay. As to the charge in file number 22-01917, dog at large, how do you plead? Have a factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Ray, on July 18th of 2022, were you living on Turner Street in City of Lansing, Union County, Michigan? Or?
I wasn't living there, no, that was my mother's house.
So you were at that location though on that date? Okay. And on that date, were you dog sitting a friend's dog? His name was Obsidian?
Yes.
All right. And then while you were baby dog sitting that dog, did Obsidian run at large without a leash? All right. And I have no further questions. Your Honor.
Any questions from the prosecution?
Nothing, people. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. The fine is $50. Can you make payment?
Currently I'm not working. I got fired because of daycare. I'm a single mom. Trying to get cash assistance, but daycare.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you 30 days. If obviously if you need additional time, just notify the court. We can extend that, okay?
Okay.
You can make payment in person up at the window, at the counter, or you can make payment online using this case number, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
No, you're, thank you. You're all set, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Davis.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Mr. Wallace is present with you, correct? Okay.
Yes,
Hello,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Wallace.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Trenton Wallace. File number is 22-02194 FY. Council appearance.
I'm Maurice Davis, appearing with Trenton Wallace, who's present appearing via Zoom. Mr. Wallace, will you state your name for the record?
Trent Wallace.
Okay, today's the date and time set for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report. It was prepared and dated for 11/7/2022. Did you get a copy of that, Mr. Davis?
Yes, as I did, Judge.
You've had an opportunity to review that with your client?
Yes, I found it to be factually accurate. No corrections, deletions, or additions.
Okay, very good. You can proceed with allocution.
Judge, I reviewed the report. The recommendation is in line with what our tentative agreement was, our Killebrew. Just asked the court to adopt the recommendation, grant my client HIDA status. As stated in the report, it would be beneficial for him to, of course, have HIDA status and keep this off his record. They recommended a 12-month term of probation. I would ask the court to adopt it.
Okay, I've had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report as well as a copy of the defendant's criminal history. I do believe that the recommendation is appropriate. Court will grant status under HYTA. There will be a sentence of a term of 12 months probation. While on probation, Mr. Wallace, there's a $30 per month oversight fee that you would be responsible for, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, also while you are on probation, you're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm, ammunition, or dangerous weapon. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol, marijuana, or a controlled substance without a valid prescription. You're going to be required to submit to random preliminary breath test and or your analysis. You're responsible for the cost of that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
The victim in this matter was your brother, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not inclined to continue the no contact order at this time. However, I am going to order as recommended for you to participate while on probation in some cognitive behavioral therapy.
What would that be?
You'll get additional information about the therapy and what your requirements are through probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. You are currently employed. You're required to maintain employment while you're on probation.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions about your probationary terms at this time?
no additional questions, Judge. I think we're all set.
Okay, well, I haven't gotten to fines and costs yet, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, there's a $75 crime victim rights fee that must be assessed plus a $50 state minimum cost that also must be assessed. There for 12 months of probation is a fee of $360 because of the $30 per month oversight fee. I'm sorry. I think your client lost his connection somehow. Or maybe
See
he
you
assumed that we were done. You might want to call him and tell him we're not done.
Okay, let me tell him.
Okay, well, off the record. Mr. Gibbs is here?
Oh, his phone may have died.
Okay. Well, whenever he's prepared. And we don't know where Mr. Palmer is that?
Yeah, I talked to him, and he said he was gonna handle this, but no, I don't know where he is.
Okay, sounds good. I don't know that it's a client. It's
I don't think he is.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian Gibbs Jr. I have file numbers 22-02128, 2129, 2130. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Brian Ring, who is, Brian Gibbs Jr., who is, I was like, sorry, that's your name, who is standing to my left.
Okay, it happens. Okay, how are you, Mr. Gibbs?
Very tired, but good.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm very tired today too.
Although I think she's a little more tired than me today.
Oh, okay, well, I'm sure. Today is the date, however, and time set for final pre-trials. I have one dog license vaccination, one dog bite, and one dog vicious charge. How are we proceeding on these?
Your Honor, at this time, you would not have necessary witnesses to proceed.
I would be motioning to dismiss, the case. It's my understanding that he also got the dog license, so.
Okay, so on there, like you did get the dog license, so the people are moving to dismiss unlicensed dog.
Yes, correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Dismissed. So, same citation. That one, there's a victim on vicious habits, is that the case?
I believe on the dog bite one is the one we don't have the witnesses here, Your Honor.
Okay, but you're moving just to dismiss the entire citation
Yes,
at this time? Okay, this case is dismissed. We're all set, okay?
Thank you. You also want to put in, have down.
Happy holidays to you too. Okay, let's see if there's a Mr. Cheney. Okay, Mr. Cheney, you can hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus David K. Cheney, file number 19-03617. Mr. Cheney, today was the date set for show cause because it looks like you owe a balance of $249 on a driving while license is suspended. However, you are in custody. How long are you going to be in custody? Do you know?
I don't know.
Do you have a case pending or have Or have you been sentenced on something?
I'm just waiting on sentencing.
Okay. Okay, I'll note that in the file and I'll have it referred to collections and so they can get in contact with you and figure out how you're gonna repay that once you return to society, okay?
Okay,
All right, you're all set, so thank you.
thanks.
No problem. Mr. Davis, looks like your client has rejoined us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Wallace, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you logged off a little quickly before I was able to go over your fines and costs. There's a $75 prime victim rights fee that must be assessed, as well as a $50 state minimum cost. That's also going to be assessed. And your probation fees for 12 months amount to $360. So that's a total.
So
of
125 plus 365.
125 plus 360. Because I'm going to waive any discretionary fines and costs, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you'll have the opportunity to make monthly payments on that as well, okay?
Thank you so much.
Problem. Lastly, before you can be released, there's an advice of rights for probation early discharge. And it indicates here you have been sentenced to a term of probation in the 54A District Court. The probation conditions have been individually tailored and are specific to address your assessed risks and needs. Except for domestic violence, criminal sex crime, and stalking offenses, or an offense where the defense of guilty but mentally ill was asserted, you may be eligible for early discharge from probation. You have the following rights. You have the right to request early discharge from probation once you have completed half the original term ordered by the judge. The probation officer may, but is not required to, file a notice with the judge once you become eligible for early discharge. The probation officer must send to you and the prosecuting attorney a copy of the notice. The prosecuting attorney then has 14 days after receipt of the notice to file written objections to early discharge. You may request an early discharge from probation after meeting the following conditions. A, you have completed all the required probation programming, and B, you have not violated probation in the last 3 months. You must send a copy of your request to your probation officer and the prosecuting attorney. The prosecuting attorney has 14 days after receipt of the notice to file a written objection to early discharge. If a hearing is scheduled to address the request, you have the right to hire or retain an attorney to represent you. You do not have the right to court-appointed counsel for any hearing for early discharge. Lastly, you may make your request for early discharge by completing a notice regarding eligibility for early discharge from probation. That's called the MC 512 form, and that form is located on the court website, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any questions about your fines and costs or your probation?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Any additional matters for the record today, counsel? Mr. Davis, you're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. No, I think you asked if I had any additional questions, Judge?
Yes, that's what I asked.
No, I don't have any additional questions. I think we're all set.
Okay, thank you. You're all set, Mr. Wallace.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good one. I'm not sure where Mr. Palmer is, so we'll just reset that for him.
Okay.
We can reset Mr. Palmer's sentencing. Who's on the iPhone? Ma'am, no, I see your name, Miss Maisha Glasgow. It was in the bathrobe. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Me,
Correct.
Paige Christensen.
Very good. Okay. Okay, and I see Chris Hummel.
He's here. Show cause on Carlos Clark.
Okay, you said he's not here.
That file's already launched.
Okay, let's see. This is the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Carlos Clark, file number 22-01862. This matter was set for show cause today at 9:15. It's currently 9:33. No one has appeared.
No, good morning, Your Honor. My name is Elon Hummel. I'm with Speedy G Bail Bond.
Okay, thank you. No one's appeared on
And,
behalf
I'm
of
with the-
Carlos Clark.
Right, there shouldn't no show cause hearing for Carlos Clark. We have him, we know where he's at, but we haven't been able to get a visual contact on him to go in and get him. We've been watching him with one team for about 2 weeks. We just put another team on. If you could extend the timeout a little bit, I think we can have him for you. We have. Hello,
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
hello, am I back?
Yeah, no, someone was in the courtroom and logged in, so it caused some feedback.
All right, yes, but we do have 2 cases. We have domestic and narcotics, but it only shows 1 show cause hearing. And I'm not sure which one you have. Do you have the?
I have the domestic.
Okay, 862.
Oh, I
Then-
guess I have the felony too. I don't know why they're not both set for today.
Okay,
But you're seeking additional time. He's been in warrant status, it looks like since August. Is that correct? Or did I
Right.
make that? Okay. All right, we can reset the show cause if that's what you want.
yes, if you would, because I think we can get him for you. He's sat and tight. He's one of those that his mother's.
So what I'll do is I'll reset the show cause at your request, and then I'll have the other matter set for show cause on the same date and time.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. You're all set.
All right, thank you. Oh, how much time did you?
I'm gonna go at least 30 days out.
Okay, all right, thank you.
No problem.
All right, leave.
Who's on the iPad? Gee, do you know what's going on with Ms. Glasgow today?
Well, probably.
Let's see. here.
If I can get a breakout room with Ms. Christensen, I can handle that matter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy.
I'm sorry?
Easy.
Oh, okay. You need to speak to it all? Nope. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Gaysay, file number 22-03052. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Gacy, who is appearing separately by video.
Ms. Say, can you hear me? You're muted.
Nope, still muted.
You're still muted.
Still muted. Check. No.
Okay, well, she's muted. Can you nod if you can hear us clearly? Okay, very good. Today was the date and time that was set for a pre-trial. How are we proceeding on this?
Was there an offer?
No, not this time.
We were just setting it for a final pre-trial and jury trial, Your Honor.
Okay, there's been no offer, so the request is to set it for final pre-trial and jury trial. Final pre-trial. December's a little locked up. Go back. Nine at 8 a.m. for the final pretrial. Final pretrial is January 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. And jury trial will be January 23rd. January 23rd for jury trial. 8 o'clock in the morning, also in person.
Can everyone hear me? So there's been a power outage here at the court, so just bear with us one moment. You guys might have to log back in here in a moment if you lose connection because there's been a power outage at the court, okay? So if it shuts down, just wait and try to log back, keep trying to log back in, okay?
people, yeah. Let's try this again.
I don't know. Yeah, I finally know. Yeah.
Just call her Adam.
Oh, the count guy.
Yes.
Hey, why?
Good. Okay. Big trial's gonna be January 9th.
January 9th.
Let me just have the other girl for January 9th. Look at that earlier date. Well, I'll do this in December. She sounds like she might want to try it. Only day that we would- So
Yeah, your lunch date, right?
only day we would have is 20. Does December 20th work to reset this?
You say 28?
20th, 20.
On December? December 20th.
What? December 20th at 8 a.m. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Miss Say, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, we had a bit of a power outage there, but we look like we're back in action. I was giving you your dates for your final pretrial and your jury trial. I'm setting your matter for final pretrial January 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. That's for final pretrial. I don't know what I just said. Your jury trial is going to be January 23rd at 8 a.m. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions today, ma'am?
No.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing people think, Your Honor.
None for defense, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, Miss Say, we'll see you at your final pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So, Bickle will have to file now. To speak with.
No, I do not, Your Honor. I'm sitting for final pretrial and jury trial.
Well, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Wayne Ganaway, file number 22-02735. Counsel appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
An assistant public defender, Sarah Donnelly, on behalf of the defendant, Michael Ganaway, who is appearing separately by video.
Can you hear me, Mr. Ganaway? You are muted. There you go. Can you hear
Yeah, I
us?
hear you, Your Honor. I hear you,
Very
Your Honor.
good. Today was the date and time set for a pre-trial. My understanding is that there's no offer and your attorney wishes to have this matter set for a final pre-trial and jury trial, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Final pretrial will be January 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning. The jury trial will be January 23rd at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Ganaway?
Could you repeat the last thing you said, when it's gonna be?
Yes, your final pretrial is going to be January 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then your jury trial will be January 23rd at 8 o'clock in the morning, but that's in person at the court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any more questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the table, thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set, sir.
All right, thanks.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Maisha Glasgow, file number 21-00220. SM counsel appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Randall Berman on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Maisha Glasgow, who is appearing separately by video.
Thank you. Today was the date and the time that was scheduled for a pre-trial. How are we proceeding on this? I'm sorry, it was for a plea.
Your Honor, we were ready to proceed with the plea. We finally got the restitution. Well, no, there's going to be no sought restitution at this time.
Your Honor, I do have one matter for the record, and that is the case, the plea to count two. At count two, the charging language indicates that the deceased animal was placed in a lake. That is the wrong code that was used by my office. It should read a place within 1 mile of the residence of another person without being buried at least 4 feet underground. I just wanted the court to be aware that there be no testimony as far as a factual basis as to a lake being involved.
Okay.
The same statute, it's just a different, there's 8 different places that the APA who charged the wrong code by accident.
Sounds good. So the offer was for the plea guilty to count two
Correct.
as amended. Okay,
As amended to be within 1 mile of a residence and not 4 feet underground. Thank you.
thank you. Okay, Ms. Glasgow, you heard the offer indicated by the people.
Yes,
You want to accept that offer today?
yes,
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
yes,
And you can put your hand down. Okay, Ms. Glasgow, on this matter, you do have the right to proceed to a trial, and you have the right to have a jury trial. At the time of trial, you have the right to the presumption of innocence, and you're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecution bring sufficient evidence to prove each element of the charge being brought against you. They have to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses the prosecution intends to call. You have the right to call your own witnesses at trial or present evidence that you believe would further a defense to the charge. In order to plead guilty to count two, you're going to give up each of those rights today. Do you understand that?
yes,
Anybody making any promises to you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
no,
You like threatening you if you waive your rights and plead guilty.
no,
Are you pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty?
no, but
Okay.
it is
Well,
what it
we'll
is.
set it for, we'll set it for a trial. No, there's no such thing as it is what it is. I don't accept pleas just to get it over with. If you don't believe you're guilty, then you can't enter a guilty plea.
I mean, it happened at my house. I just wasn't the one who was there and responsible for this dog, so I'm
Okay,
being
very good.
charged with it.
Got it. So we'll set it for a trial, okay?
Sure.
January 23rd at 8 a.m. will be your jury trial date, okay?
Okay.
It's in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Yes, sir. At this point, I would like just to get a stipulation from the defense that I can file a medical complaint with proper charging language.
Yes, no objection.
Very good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set for today, Ms. Blasco.
All right, have a good day.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Try 8 times.
What's up?
What happens when you try it 8 times?
Well, I mean. No, it was pretty much her. the whole attitude.
Okay. Start your video, start your video. Okay, what's your name, ma'am? You're muted. Ma'am, you're muted. If you can unmute.
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's not me.
Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
Paige.
Paige Christensen. You say you did not need to speak?
No, she was denied.
No, she was denied an attorney. Okay. You were denied court-appointed counsel, okay, ma'am?
Yes, I'm okay with that.
Okay, and sir, what is your name?
Eric Leland.
Mr. Leland? Okay. You need to speak to him at all?
Your Honor, no, I did. Well, no, actually, yes, I do want to speak with him. I'll get on with him.
Okay, and then I see Mark Maxwell.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I need to speak to Mark.
Okay, it sounds like your attorney needs to speak to you, Mr. Maxwell, as well as you, Mr. Leland. So we'll get you in a private meeting room, okay?
Okay.
Okay, well, my internet connection is really unstable, so I might get booted off, but I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good, sir.
If this.
Okay, Ms. Christensen, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Paige Christensen, file number 22-02949, counsel appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
Ms. Christensen, today's the date set for pretrial. You were denied court-appointed counsel. You're proceeding without counsel today on one charge of unlicensed dog. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Kristen has showed me a copy of her current dog license. The dog is now currently licensed. And we'll move and dismiss at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, your case will be dismissed. You're all set, okay, Ms. Christensen?
Thank you. Have a great day.
Same to you. We ready on Leland?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Eric Michael Leland. I have three files, file number 22-0237374 and 75. Council appearances.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Eric Leland, who is appearing separately by Zoom.
Am I missing a file?
So there might be two more. I didn't catch those until just a couple.
Oh,
minutes ago.
because there's some at 10:30. Who would do that? File number 22-02376 and 22-02377 as well. Today was the date and time set for pre-trials on each of these files. Let me make sure I have all of them. 5 files. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, I believe that there will be an offer if Mr. Leland could get the dog licenses as it stands right now. He has the vaccinations. He is still struggling financially, so it's slow blowing, but he expects to have to send off for the licenses and have those within the next 30 days.
Okay, so he has gotten it vaccinated. We'll reset it until January 9th. January 9th at 9:30.
Okay.
Do you have any questions today, Mr. Leland?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any additional matters for the record today, council?
None from the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
None from defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir. Thank you. Can you put her in the room with Maxwell? You're all set, Mr. Leland. You're free to go, Mr. Leland. Okay. I get it. Good morning, what's your name?
James.
What is your name?
James.
Mr. James Jones.
You can't speak.
You did?
What is your name, sir?
James Jones.
Thank you.
You know, everybody know me. I'm a police too.
You don't know me, sir.
Oh.
That's the guy that. Sir, have a seat.
What I gotta do?
Have a seat out there, back there,
For what?
back there.
What's
your name?
Reginald Henderson. What is a pre-trial?
My Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty sure. We get Sarah.
Yep, you should have a seat and wait for your attorney. Don't twerk in my courtroom though anymore, okay?
You doing Maybelline, Lane?
I'm not Judge Maybelline.
You're gonna lose the hat though.
Yep, take the hat off.
Take it off.
No twerking.
Thank you, Sarah Maybelline.
You just have a seat and your attorney will be available in no time, okay?
Who am I talking to you?
Most likely Donnelly.
Reginald Henderson. Here we go.
Is it my turn?
No, that's my court officer.
No, what?
Have,
You want to talk to your friend?
Yeah.
we're gonna get you all set. Take your bag with you, sir.
All of that.
Why need to talk to the attorney for? They gonna represent me?
Yes.
So I have a trial.
We'll talk to your attorney and we'll find out.
See, an hour ago. We just had him bring everybody up for us.
That's my boy that twerks on Cedar
Yes,
by the corner of
everybody
CSL
posts
Plasma.
him on the
The U-Haul and
net.
the U-Haul.
He just twerked in the court. It
I
happened.
News for you, you know, you're laughing, but we had a power fair. That dude's got his own source of energy.
He did.
and Power. and
Oh,
light,
yeah, he did.
and takes care of-
That happened.
Have you ever go by there? and
What
seen
did I?
one of them?
What do I
Good-
owe
good
to
for him.
honor and the blessings of today?
He looks happy.
My
What's wrong
kids,
with that?
my kids are like, every time we go by, my kids are like, oh, look, he's doing it again.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Dude looks happy.
People always
so-
post it on like Facebook and stuff.
Oh,
I've seen
God
it
have
all
mercy.
over.
He'd be out there in a construction hat, a construction vest, just twerking on the corner, man.
Well, we're not working in court.
He come in, he's like, you know me, Your
Where's
Honor.
my- No, I actually I don't.
You know me.
I know.
That's prepared for whatever's coming. Follow that.
He's ready for jury. He wants to work for the jury.
Got him in here. Power's out.
He can't.
Mr. Henderson? Hi, Mr. Henderson. I don't know if you remember me, but my name is Sarah Donnelly. I'm the Assistant Public Defender.
I used to have the best lawyer. I used to have the best lawyer before I get in this jail the first time. But you people, if they greet you, they talk to you a little bit, and you trying to stick on me like whatever. I don't want that. I don't. Y'all gotta stay away from me. We won't stay away from you. Yeah, stay away from me. I used to have the best. I don't know why they take my lawyer away because of you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You hear me? Shut the fuck up. I just want to play games with you, your rubbish, dumbass. Shut the fuck up. Man, they keep playing with me, man.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus James Edward Jones, file number 22-03030, council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, James Jones, appearing for me in front of you.
Okay, Mr. Jones, today was a date set for your pretrial. There's no offer. Your attorney is indicating that she wants this matter set for final pretrial and jury trial. So we'll get you the dates now, okay? Final pretrial will be January 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. Jury trial will be January 23rd at 8 o'clock in the morning, also in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Jones?
That with jury trial and jury trial, that mean I go try to pick a jury?
That's correct.
It's just for the misdemeanor file, not the two felony files.
This is just for the domestic violence misdemeanor file, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
I thought she was saying something about a dismiss, like the case was like a dismiss or something.
This case has not been dismissed at this time. We'll proceed to the final pretrial, okay?
Okay.
Okay, do you have any other questions?
Oh, I'm not really understanding like what's going on. Like,
Okay, well, we'll have your attorney log in just a moment to talk to you privately, okay? Maybe she can answer your questions.
okay.
Okay, we're off the record on that matter. And as soon as she clears up these other two matters, we'll get her on Zoom with you, okay?
So is my bond still high? Like my phone, I don't get no phone record. Like
You don't, it's not on this matter. You have a PR bond on this file, sir. I think you're talking about your pending felonies.
okay.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Maxwell.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to get close to the router so I don't lose my signal.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more time with Mr. Maxwell. Did you have offer?
No, I didn't.
You want a new date?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna reset your matter because the parties are still negotiating, okay?
Okay.
December 20th at 10:30.
December 20th at 10:30.
That's correct.
Will I get some notification in the mail?
Yes, we'll send it to the address on file. Okay, sir?
All right. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you. You're all set.
All right.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Reginald Henderson, file number 22-02998 SM. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Reginald Henderson, who is present and standing.
Okay, today was the date and time set for a pretrial on one count of assault and battery. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, at this time, he has another pending case on 54B. I conferred with Public Defender Foreman on that one. We would like to have, and the prosecutors agree to have him screened for mental health court in Dickinson District Court. And so we'll be requesting 30 days for that.
We'll give you 45 because of the holiday. January 23rd at 9:30.
You're gonna get your.
Okay, we'll get you a notice for your new date, okay?
You'll show up like you did here today, and hopefully we'll have a resolution.
Any questions today, Mr. Henderson?
No.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
None for defense, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Donnelly, I'm gonna move Mr. Jones to room 3.
Right down from home.
Alright, so. this is-
Spiggle. Lights are there. Is that all we have for, no. Let's see here. Yeah, we have one at 131 at.
Yep, that's correct. Your Honor. No, okay. Nope. As long as they got somebody else in there. There's two really quick matters. One's gotta be set and one's.
I don't have to chase you down trying to find you. So go get it done, and I always start coordinating with Jesse Besson. And you said, in this phone right here.
Squats and getting powerful squats.
Yeah.
Oh.
517-974 AC.
Said 5.
517-974 AC 29.
Quick, is that US game's on?
You agree for today.
I'm just gonna wipe the dogs.
We just remind Mr. Jones when we talk to him that calling from somebody else's PIN number. We
Oh,
can
yeah,
still-
I'm definitely gonna,
We can
yeah.
still hear, we can still hear that and.
I know, well, I mean, I
Just him.
don't need more.
Yes, sir.
You need to car wash today.
Just,
I'm
just
sorry?
just
You need to
remind
car
him
wash today.
Do I need my car washed?
that we still know it's him.
Why do you
and He's
ask?
calling his
I
mom
want
from somebody
you
else's
free.
account.
Oh, no, thank you, sir.
I said I want for free.
No, it's completely fine. I feel it'd be grossly inappropriate for me to let you wash my car.
You want me to hook you up?
No, I'm straight.
What's wrong with you?
Maybe Miss Donnelly wants you to hook you up.
Who want me hooked up today?
Not me.
Okay. You want me hooked up?
I think Nick needs hooked up. So I'm pretty sure that the
You're good, all right, you're good to go.
clinical facility is gonna be of no issue here. Yeah. You don't want to know.